depths of the badland. With a gun and a knife and a waistband. With the war with the devil and Shaitan. He wore a bad toupee and a spray tan. So high now, hoping that I land. On the moving through Thailand. On the radio, heard a plane hijack. Government did that like they cook. I move in the world of conspiracies. Obey no rules, I'm doing me. Transport to the airport. Customs found in my passport. Full cash and I gave him what he asked for. That's a miracle. Small bride made it back into America. Hit Uber and maneuvered out the area. Rhyme animal, pit bull terrier. Rap terrorist, terrorized, teared up. Brought gas in the matches to flare it up. Militant Michael, psycho. On any ally or rival. Born black, that's dead on arrival. My job is to fight for survival in spite of these all lives.
Sunday night baseball now from the home of the Giants, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Here's Craig Gentry. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gentry.
And our first pitch taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in. And he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 1 for 3. He also has 1 home run. A runner at first with no outs here. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, don't let any player ever tell you they're not paying attention to the wind, because you are. So when you get in the batter's box and you know that wind is blowing in, you really focus on, I got to hit a line drive. I got to keep that ball on the ground, because you know if you hit your best ball and it's into a tough wind blowing in, it's getting knocked down and it's falling into somebody's glove. So you focus on line drive to be successful.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Manny Machado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Takes a knee-high fastball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe. It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 1 for 4. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gentry is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Joe Panik. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1 out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Catcher, Buster
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo ranging back, and it's off the second archway. And he is into second with a two-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back in San Francisco following this. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Gutierrez has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate. plate now, Brandon Belt. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Brandon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Back up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. He shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Into the box now, Mark Summers, and he puts it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Hardy onto the grass, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Kevin Gossman. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 39, Kevin Gossman.
Pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Panic ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Craig Gentry. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Popped up. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now batting, Danny Santana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Danny Santana.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. swing and a little blooper to center. Scope trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Stepping up now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? John Jay, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tapper. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Trumbo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman number 19, Chris.
So stepping in, Chris Davis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panic. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Joe Panic.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Gentry over to his left. One away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buster Posey. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's the pitch. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Gentry is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 32, Franklin Gutierrez.
Stepping into the box, Franklin Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
The 0-2 home. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Castillo.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. To Crawford for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Mark Summers. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Mark Summers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And another foul ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Gentry. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 40.
So coming to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now is John Jay. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Striding in once again, Kevin Gausman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
39, Kevin Gausman.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jay on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Here's Craig Gentry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out. You got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the dive. Not in time.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt, throw one high, make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. A bare-handed pickup. He beat it out. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded.
Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 1 and the Giants nothing. Here's Joe Panik. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Sent on the ground out to second. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. Hardy for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Nino Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Neil Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The pitcher number 39.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Gausman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the
Brandon
Giants.
Belt. He'll try and get
Third
something
baseman,
started in the home half of the seventh. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a swinging strike three. Brandon Belt is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Summers. A hit in 2 tries so far.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Scope has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Craig Gentry. He's
Leading
2
off
for 3
Baltimore,
thus far.
Left fielder, Craig Gentry.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. lays off 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got to walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Right side. Anik's able to get there, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Orioles leave one, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Gillespie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Connor Gillespie.
And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag from Hardy, and they get him at second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Smoke toward the hole. Scope dives. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that?
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
In now is John Jay. As he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Derek Law enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Davis.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. Panic with the dive. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Here's Joe Panic. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Center fielder number 32.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
2 strike pitches chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Kevin Gossman earns his first win of the season. Madison Bumgarner takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 6 hits with 1 error